Up first this evening, scores of tourists continue to cancel bookings due to the delay in getting clearance to enter the country. This has prompted renewed calls from the Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association, the JHDA, for the Health Ministry to speed up the turnaround time for authorization. But as Kalisha Williams now reports, the ministry says the delays are not entirely its fault.
Thousands of visitors have been flocking the island since the government reopened the borders to tourists on June 15. Before arrival, though, visitors have had to apply for entry. For those coming from high-risk countries like the United States, pre-entry testing is mandatory, and it must be done 10 days before the intended travel date. Fast forward to September, President of the Jamaica Hotel and Tourist Association, JHDA, Omar Robinson, said the ministry is moving too slow in granting tourists access to the country.
We're seeing it last minute, as in the night before, and we've had, some of our hotels have reported some serious cancellations of groups of visitors because this last-minute thing and, the last-minute approval, and it doesn't send the right message. If we're asking for people to upload a negative COVID test, and they're doing so, and it's specific to being CAP accredited, and all the specifics are being met, we just need to have the approvals given in a timely manner so that we can continue to grow tourism.
The website clearly states that persons coming from high-risk countries would be contacted by the ministry within 2 days after completing the application, while those who are not coming from high-risk areas would get a same-day response. And if successful, they would receive a travel authorization via email. For Mr. Robinson, the delays in granting tourists authorization is sending the wrong signal to the international travel market.
If persons know at least 2-3 days prior to their travel, you're going somewhere, you need to have that level of confidence that, yes, I have this required. If it's a visa that's required, if it's an authorization or a permit, I want to know at least 2-3 days prior that I have it, not the day before. And we have seen it, I've had cases in my hotel where we're on the phone literally trying to get authorizations the day prior. Now, that doesn't augur well for us, and it sends a wrong message out there in the industry and creates, an unease for the visitor, which is really not what is expected.
But at the Health Ministry's latest press briefing, Permanent Secretary Dunstan Bryan explained why some persons have not been getting clearance. Among the reasons, persons uploading incorrect data and applying for authorization on the same day they intend to travel.
And then when they are unable to get their approval on the day of travel, then they enter into difficulties at the airports. And so for us, we have had conversations with the tourism sector and the travel market to advise them that it's not practical for persons to apply on the system on the day of travel.
Kalisha Williams, TVJ News.